Welcome back to the Pursuit of Accuracy. I'm Josh. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Ely Club 22 long rifle ammo. We're going to see how this does in the MTR, and we're probably going to do like a week of ammo testing for you guys. I get a ton of questions about ammo and about how different kinds of Ely, CCI, just all the major manufacturers of match ammo, how they stack up against each other. The easy answer is that there's no easy answer to match ammo for 22 long rifle. But since so many people ask, today we're going to take a look at the Ely Club. Tomorrow we'll test some Center X, we'll test some Ely 10X. Anyway, let's get it shooting. 50 yards. You can tell it's a little breezy out here today. Try and shoot in between the breeze. Do the best we can at 50 yards. Wind won't much matter, but we'll do a couple of these ammos like we said. And if we get two that are really close, we'll come back on a calmer day. We'll stretch them out to 100, 200 yards and see how they stack up against each other. But anyway, enough talking for now. Let's shoot this club up. Alright guys, you know the deal. I'm gonna do I did a initial like 10 rounds in here just to verify that we were somewhat close. This was a strip clean barrel, so totally clean this, haven't shot anything else through it. Gonna shoot 10 of this 10 more of the Ely Club through it, which will mean 20, and then we're gonna shoot five shot groups. So let's see how it goes. Shooting at the far left, bigger target. Here we go. Woo. Bad flyer there. Too bad too. The rest of the group's looking really good. Right. Group 1 had 3 real tight. 2 walked away. 1 really went out in left field. Keep going. better. Woohoo. That one's looking pretty good. Last two groups. See if we can keep that going. Last group. All right. So like a dummy, I think I shot 6 at the second to last group. So we'll put one more in it here. All right, there it is. Not too bad. We'll pull the target, see what it reads. Okay, so we got the first ammo test in the book, shooting the Ely Club. So important thing to note, guys, this is $7 a box. This is definitely on the budget end of match ammo. While it still is match ammo, it's just more budget friendly, $6-7 bucks a box. I think at good shooting you can get this for 66 a brick, which is 10 boxes. So that's a pretty good value. I mean, that's under 7 bucks a box. But so you can see we shot our siders here. I didn't take a lot of time shooting these. I never do. It's really just to get the barrel up to temp and get that barrel seasoned for this ammo. First group, 0.74, 0.48, 0.26. By far the best group. I mean, I wish they were all like that. That would have been pretty amazing for what the ammo cost. 0.67, that was 6 shots. I forget how to count occasionally. I can remember how to pull the trigger, but sometimes counting is a little bit harder. So I ended up putting an extra one in the magazine here and shooting a 0.57. So luckily the extra shot really didn't open up the group any. It already had a flyer down there. So you're looking at 7 bucks a box, average group size of 0.54 inches. So, you know, that's MOA. And for 6 bucks a box, you know, it's hard to argue with that. Like I said, we are shooting this out of the bone stock MTR. It's what we'll continue to shoot the other ammos with. Next ammo we're going to test is going to be the Center X, and then we're going to shoot some 10X, and then we may venture off and go down the rabbit hole and kind of shoot some more less common ammo. But we're going to see, especially out of the big hitters, kind of how they compare out of this gun. So something you hear me say a lot on the channel is, you know, that you know, match ammo, what you're paying for is not a guarantee that it's going to shoot better out of your gun. You're paying for tighter tolerances, so better manufacturing, so you're getting a more uniform rim thickness, you're getting more uniformity across the actual projectile, the seating depth, the powder charge, all those things. That's going to make the ammo more consistent. Not necessarily going to shoot better in your gun. Each gun barrel combination, even if I swap this barrel with another MTR barrel, probably not going to shoot the same ammo the same way. 22s are just extremely picky like that, but what you are getting is tighter standard deviation you see the vertical spread on those groups that we were shooting. That vertical spread is basically, you know, standard deviation differences. So it's a little hotter, a little less powder. So kind of doesn't appear to be very common knowledge, but when these ammo manufacturers create this ammo, they're running off the same ammo. It comes down the same line. It's all headed for the same box. Their target is to create their highest grade ammo off that machine. So if it's Ely, they're trying to put Ely 10X in every box. If it's Lapua, they're trying to fill up every exact box they can. And then it gets tested. When it gets tested, if the tolerances aren't there, if the standard deviation isn't tight enough for muzzle velocity, it gets put into a lesser grade box. So that's how you go from Ely 10X to Ely Match to Ely Target. Those are just lower grades of the same ammunition. Same is true for Lapua. Lapua Exact is supposed to be the tightest standard deviation, tightest tolerance ammo that they produce in that line. The next one is going to be Midas Plus, and then the next one down from that is Center X. See a lot of people shooting Center X because it's cheaper, and you don't need those really tight standard deviation tolerances and PRS in the games that we play. It's just unnecessary. And usually you're going to hear people say, oh well, you know, I shoot Center X and it shoots better my gun than Midas. And that's true for probably the Center X they shot and the Midas Plus they shot. You're not going to see as much Midas Plus laying around in places to try because it's more expensive. But if you could find Center X that shot, say, half MOA and Midas Plus to shoot half MOA at 50 yards, then I would guarantee you that the Midas Plus is going to be tighter and more consistent at distance than the Center X. The Center X is not going to have as tight a standard deviation. Now there's anomalies to all that because the rimfire stuff is crazy, but as a general rule of thumb, that's what you're paying for with match ammo is tighter tolerances. That's why it costs so much, and that's why, you know, people will get upset because they'll buy $10, $12, $14, $20 a box ammo, doesn't shoot good out of their gun, and they write off that match ammo. And you know, you really need to test, and these days that's hard to do, but it's just part of the game. If there's continued interest in it, we may do a whole video where we lay out some match ammos and we shoot them over a magneto speed and demonstrate the standard deviation of the muzzle velocity differences in each one of those ammos. So we'll do Center X, Midas Plus, and Exact, and then maybe we'll do like Eley Club, Ely Target, and Ely 10X. Anyway, as always guys, I appreciate you watching this. Stay tuned for the next couple of videos. We'll do them in the same format. We appreciate you.